Good morning and welcome to Open Labs. Today we're going to take a look at a little bit more of advanced things, starting off with a new way of presenting content that we may have touched on before, but haven't really gotten into as much. And then later we're going to be looking into the media gallery. Some folks may have this already equipped on their site. Uh, and we haven't really gotten into checking it out. So we're going to be doing this. We're going to be checking out the media gallery. And first, I'm going to show you something called the grid builder, which is something we may not have looked too much at yet. So let's see, where are our fun sample pages? So I think at the bottom of right here on a sample page, you can see that there's a content row type called the grid builder. And this is really cool when you have a collection of images that you want to show off creatively and also link them into various places or various other pages. The working theme for today's lesson is going to be images and showcasing some of your images. So I encourage you, if you have some really some funny pictures in your desktop or in your computer somewhere, maybe even some memes, get a couple of them, get like 3 or 4, start looking for them in your computer, and then we're going to take a look at how to put some images on your page like this. So let's look at how this works. So when we push the edit button on a page, in this case, it's one of the interior pages, we can start collapsing some of these content rows just so we won't be overwhelmed by all the content we got going on. And here at the bottom, at the fourth row, we have the grid builder, and it's composed of 2 items. It's composed of an image with overlay, which is that nice little scenic Organ Mountain backdrop. I should show the preview. And that's one item, one of the 2. And oops, I accidentally moved it down. I meant to collapse it right here. And the other grid item is a large content area, which is just a handy little WYSIWYG. And this large content area takes up 2 grid spaces. Now it's important to note this because with the grid builder, every row must contain 3 items. Now this one has 2, but the second one is occupying 2 spaces. Now this is very important to note because if I was just overlooking that and I was to add that item thinking, oh cool, well I'm just going to occupy those last 2 spaces with WYSIWYG, and I just leave that at 1 accidentally and I try to preview it, it's going to give me an error. And you'll think, oh, what did I do? Because it looks so alarming. But it's just that the grid builder requires 3 items per row. So that last item really needs to be 2 in this case. All right. And that's the result. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be making our own. Everyone with me so far? One of these grid builder content rows in a new page. And so we're going to explore this media gallery folder. And we'll take a look at this index page later. But we're going to make a new page and we're going to start putting in some pictures into it. Okay, so we add a new page, an interior page. And well, we're going to call this picture showcase. Okay, I'm doing the lowercase and hyphenated because this is a file name of this page. All right, the title of it is in caps. And I'm going to go straight to the grid builder. That's going to be the content of my page. I'll start off with some intro text, I guess, and I'll put a title heading. It's always good to have a heading on your pages. Okay, cool. And so far it's just occupying one. Now I'm going to start putting in some pictures. So collapse that item and then add another one. Image with overlay. Now, this is where you get the pictures that I told you guys to consider. And I have some over here on my desktop. So I'm going to upload some new pictures. And I can open the folder from my desktop and start dropping them in. And I'm just going to go small and put the first one there. See that it has some funny names originally, some funny characters and stuff, but Cascade takes care of that. And always mind where these are going. It wants to throw them into my main directory, and I don't like stuff being just thrown in my lobby like that. So since we're working with this folder, I'm going to go here. And I wish I had an option here to create a new folder, but I'll just put them there in the media gallery. In the demo gallery. So we're going to make a demo. So I'm going to put them in here. All right. I really should have made a directory for them first. And this is a picture of a star, I think. So you want to briefly describe it. This alt tag is very important. And this is what's going to show up when you hover over your picture. And of course, what it's going to take you to inviting your user to click it. Okay. Just going to put a standalone link. And that takes care of my second item. So let's add a third. Image once again, upload it. Right, it's going to the appropriate place. And I think this was Shamrock. So let's see how it looks so far. That's pretty cool. I have a little bit of an intro text, which occupied that large content area. It was just a WYSIWYG. It's very flexible. I could, in fact, add links here and even other pictures. And then next to it, I start putting in my images. Now, the cool thing is that these images are already formatted to be of similar height. So that is what makes the grid builder special. When your images are of the same height, then they'll line up like this. And this is just one row. So we're going to carry on over and make one more row. When you click submit, this is when your page officially saves. So you want to make sure to submit once in a while. And it's pretty simple. It's already starting to take shape. Let's add some more. And I could keep adding here, I believe. And it'll automatically make a new row. But since I feel that's nice and tidy, I could do another row. But you know what? No. I'm sorry. Let's just keep going. We're going to make another 3. Okay, so just bear with me because this might start looking a little repetitive, but I'll try and do it a little quick. Okay, so we're going to put 3 more images. Yeah, that's the next one. Okay. Since I exited, I need to tell it once again where I want them to go. 4. And this is it's kind of a long way of uploading pictures, sure, but we are building this thing as we go at it. Okay, and one more. Okay, that gives us 6. I think we're ready to preview it again. And cool, we got 6 items on this grid so far, and you can see that it's starting to look really cool, like a true grid. And those are, you can see that you can be very descriptive. It'll take like a paragraph of text. And once you click it, it'll take you to that link. So theoretically, you will have some other pages here, especially if it's something like, let's say you're doing like an exhibit or you're showcasing somebody's work, and each one of these images is perhaps, you know, a complete work of art that you want to talk about and go into depth. Just make a page for it, and it'll take it there. Do you have any questions on this grid builder thing so far? We're going to do 2 more items and then another large content area to kind of sum it up, give it like a little end cap for design's sake. Seven. We're going to do an 8th image, not an 8th image, a 7th image. Oh, see, I don't know why I didn't correct for those. And on the 9th space, I will go once again with a large content that takes 1 space, and I'll just say and as you can see, this is a very handy thing to have. A WYSIWYG is always cool to use. So let's see what that looks like. So this is a grid with 9 items. It definitely helps when you have images that are the same height, as I mentioned, because it gives it that unity. And if it's just this by itself, then that can work. You can add more contents to it being a regular page. You could put another content row and go crazy with this grid stuff. Any questions about the grid?